We are nowhere. Whatever that is. Got a few doors here. I haven't played this game for a bit. A few days. I've been playing a lot of Metroid Dread. So we got a door. Now, what had happened recently... Harry wakes up with Lisa in the examination room from the Alchemila Hospital. She says that after talking to Harry, she went down to look at the rooms down in the lowest basement. She got the feeling she had been there before. Like something happened there and she couldn't remember. Harry tells her not to worry and that she'll remember soon. But Lisa's angry and storms out of the room on her own. Alright. That's what we need to do. Dahlia Gillespie betrayed you. Alright, so my understanding of the story so far would be Gillespie was guiding us through and gave us that secret thing. She said for some reason only our guy could do the thing she wanted. We tracked down Alessa. Alessa is Gillespie's daughter. Gillespie took Alessa into like a portal. The darkness is coming. It's devouring everything. That nurse went down to the basement and she's scared because she feels like she's been there before. And we're still looking for our daughter. So that seems to be it. Alright, we need to go down to the basement. So he was in... Was it that door there? Or is it this door? I think it's this one. Nope. That's one thing I really like about this game. One of the things. Is that they tend to just lock doors that they don't want you accessing right now. Just to... so you don't get lost. It keeps it really streamlined. Covers up his light when he has his gun. But doesn't seem to affect the light. Oh, look at this creepy camera behind his head. Are they going to give me a jump scare? I'm ready for it. What's this? No, you can't do anything else. Just a great perspective. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Open up like a rusty.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town? What could be making things like this? I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it. Cheryl.
Yeah, his voice acting is very... I guess I'm being summoned to some hellacious basement. Shuck, shuck. Shucky ducky quack quack. There's a key that needs to be pulled out. I think you get a pretty good look at his face if you walk here. It's pretty close. Yeah, it's very Metal Gear Solid. This is the Mario crossover we need. Where's a Mario? Probably an eyebrow vibration. Yeah, he does have the exact same clothes as the guy from Flashback. Who's this? Is that would be what? Little Alessa? That's not his daughter, right? Let's say Phaleg. Okay. Phaleg is carved on the door. Old clock. Square hole in the center of the clock. The hands of the clock. It's a key. The glass cover. Well, maybe I can just smash it. No, you can't smash that. Oh, this seems really... Okay, so this is where we came to and stopped. Then when I continued, it had pushed us back a little bit. I remember this room. The antique store. Didn't we have to, like, push something there? This is the antique shop. Just a wall. So the antique shop is what? Just appearing? Hey, Daryl, welcome to the antique shop. Who will get hit by the big O stick? O stick. Actually, normally I use the hammer. Hot lady. Come on, lady. Casually walks over to the next lady. I heard you over here. Oh, there she is. Phaleg we saw in one door. Those are windows. It's locked. Ophiel. Ophiel. Is Ophiel here? Is that it? Oh yeah, there's this one. Okay, so the one to the left. Doesn't look like a door when you get really close to it. Haggith. Ophiel. Phaleg. Well, let's go down into the basement. Always a fun activity in a horror game. Now, you know what Silent Hill really never does is, like, right at this moment, as you're in this nice bright green colored thing, you feel like you're safe. If you had to go close to look at something, bam! Imagine having a monster come up right behind you. It would be such a good one. desk. What's it say? Go home, thief. Drop dead. Stop emulating Nintendo games. These are all the states. That area above, that's nothing. It's just yellow. I wonder if we have to do these doors in order or something. Yeah, I did go back the way I came. I didn't see another entrance out of there. We came in here. The desk said go home. Oh, there's another door here. Great. There's a screwdriver. There are pliers. I've got things to do. I've got tasks to complete. I've got minor repairs to make. I would have thought one of those would have let me in. Like maybe a screwdriver to take off the glass. Oh, feel. And then we also have the screwdriver. So Phaleg was the first one, and then Ophiel. That's Phaleg. Not Ophiel? Here we go. Ophiel? Ophiel? Opheil. Openheilen. There's a slate. We were at some other place that had a blank slate. Maybe it was this one. So this is the future or the past, maybe? Or just an alternate reality? From whence I came. It looks like I should be able to touch that. There we go. Or see it or something. So you spell out one of their names, maybe? That's how that'll take you there? Oh, wow. 2 is balance, or Libra. 10, Cancer. 4, what's a ram? Aries. 0, Pisces. Okay. There's a whole bunch more. Taurus. Oh, I see. So that's like a code, and then you need to put that in. That's probably Sagittarius. And what's the 2 of them? Gemini. So what's the deal? Oh, you're supposed to put in the code. Alright, so this is like a cipher or something, right? So, let me, so if I figure that the Aries, if that's Aries, and that's 4. Pisces, oh, you can actually read that from here. Okay, and then Pisces is, 0. Okay. So, alright, so that's the order of them, and they're what, multiplied by something? Or there's maybe something more complicated? 2? What's Libra? Libra's 2? Is Libra the scales? Astrology scales. Yeah, it says Libra. Alright, great. That's on. Alright, now I'm more confused. Because at least Pisces came before Aries. Libra, 2. And then Cancer's 10. So there was just the 4 hints, right? Okay. Alright, so the hint has been floated out. It's how many legs they have. 10 for the crab, 0 for the fish, 4 for the sheep, 2 for the scales. That one's a bit of a throw off. So 4 legs. But it did have 5 things sticking out of it, if you count the tail. What's this guy? 4 legs and 2 arms. Clickety clickety, you didn't count the tail. But the fish had tails, and that didn't count. Oh, that's 8. Although the one on the left looks like an amputee. Or no, wait, is it arms again? No, I think it's arms and legs. Oh, what a hilarious puzzle. I kept thinking it was math. Some kind of, like, complicated mathematical cipher. Oh, that would have been a fantastic hint. Let's go out on a limb? Wow. Because, you know, you're not strong-arming me. You're just trying to give me a leg up. The Stone of Time. Take it? Well, yeah. Of course we're going to take it. I need all the magical stones I can take. Did only one come out after all that? Oh, that's all there was. What a hilarious puzzle. Lena, why are you acting like you didn't know the answer? You've played this game before, yes? Oh, so... It's better to give these girls the 1-2. Don't give her the R2 wind-up. Alright, I've got the Stone of Time. Is this another puzzle? Lydia Findlay. Trevor White. Daryl used a guide for every single puzzle in 1 and 2. You know, it's interesting because a puzzle, like when people think of a jigsaw puzzle, they're hardly puzzles, right? Although, I mean, I guess we're looking at clues to piece things together. So, and technically, they're very much like puzzles, but you don't really have to solve anything other than just, you know, putting it through the pieces that fit. It's more like a... Oh. It's just more like a matter of time. Names engraved on a lithograph. The Grim Reaper's list. Names engraved. Okay, we saw that lithograph. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. You know, the word choices are so strange. I wonder if they're doing that thing where the first letter of each word is a message. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar of the Feast of Death. Okay. Okay, head count lined up in order of age. Albert Lords? Albert, Lydia, Edward. Roberta, Trevor. So, they said yes, this is the Green Reaper's list. Head count in order of age. And then... something, and then the uproar, the great feast. It doesn't feel like the third clue is a part of a clue. Oh God. I don't know what I should do. Write the first name in there. Type them in order of age. Albert Lords. Or just do the initials, maybe. This doesn't seem right. Why is it a cursor? Like this was designed as a PC game. All right, so the password was their names lined up in order of age, and you take the first letter from each name. Albert A, Lydia L, Edward, Roberta, Trevor. Alert. And I've got the Stone of Time. I like the way that that soundtrack was the guy playing the piano, but opening up a piano and hitting it with hammers or something. Such scary music for just an item room. It's like a supply closet. Go back. I don't even want to look in there. Don't feel like checking this out. It's always so much more casual than you'd imagine. And I don't feel like checking that out. The Jews. Breitbart was right. There's an amulet of Solomon. Solomon, my son! I don't feel like checking that out. Enemies? They don't throw a lot of enemies at you in these areas. Uh-oh, long load.
Harry?
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please.
In me?
I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please.
She's leaning back like Michael Jackson.
Harry.
What? No.
Lisa.
Lisa. Stop doing that. Come on, man. Where's the emotion? That was magical. They did a good job of building her up. And she's so scared, and then I don't know why she ended up like that, but that was pretty amazing. And then this music over top of it, totally not the music you would expect at all. That was fantastic. Lisa, I've changed my mind. I do want to sleep with you. There's a diary on the floor. Asked doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Oh, she's so emo. Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad, need to throw up, but nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. What? So she was on drugs, or is she affected by the darkness of demons that are beyond my understanding? She was like the other crazy nurse enemies walking around, but until she realized that it didn't manifest. She figured out she was a creation of Silent Hill, just like the monsters we've been fighting. With the town becoming unstable, she lost her sentience with it. Okay, so Silent Hill is not... Is Silent Hill the other dimension, the other zone, or it's this town itself is creating it? And then the town became unstable, so she lost her connection with the stable part of the town. Where'd she go? What's a megamycete? Heard the news today. The mold thing from RE8? Oh. No. Resident Evils. I prefer the SH. The town we see in Silent Hill 1 is heavily affected by Alessa. This is her version of Silent Hill. Lisa was Alessa's main nurse and caretaker, so it makes sense that she happened to be created alongside her version of the town. So Alessa has these powers where she can create her own reality, but it doesn't actually exist, and it's so Lisa was created because... So there is a real Lisa somewhere else, because she was her nurse. But that Lisa that we just saw is she's a copy of a real one that's created in this town. That's why all the stuff is sort of weird and gunky, because it's just a horrible creation of Silent Hill. Okay, we've got a screwdriver. We use that, the pliers, and we got the Amulet of Solomon. Okay, and a Stone of Time. Alright, so she is a copy. So all this stuff is just... Anytime we end up in these areas, we're inside Alessia's demonic creation. Okay. Oh, lots of them. Lots of them. Konami, bringing you confusing games. That's what we want to do. Ah. There we go. Killed him. Make sure you're dead. Come on, Ethan, finish him off. I'm not wriggling. Yeah! She was thinking about it. She was thinking about coming back. Was there any reason to come in here? We have the Solomon Star. Kind of seems like something could go there. I did not get the Switch OLED. It looks brighter. Maybe if it helps you see outside, that would be great. I don't really have a lot of Switch games to play. I mean, I'm enjoying Metroid Dread. I was trying to play some other Switch stuff last night and wasn't really into it. Alessia has strong powers of her own, but Silent Hill kind of feeds on people and their negative mental states. Alessia has so much power that the town is solely focusing on her. In Silent Hill 1, the town is focusing on her? She has powers? Silent Hill feeds on people who are negative, so what? Silent Hill feeds on her, or she created alternate Silent Hill? This is very confusing. So we need to take the Stone of Time to the clock. But not to make... not to, like, access the clock or anything. But to just, like, smash the glass. Which I think is so funny. It's like when Homer takes out that book from the prison library, How to Tunnel Out of Prison, and then he just uses the book to smash the guy in the back of the head. I'll use this magic stone of time to just break some glass guarding a clock. Okay, where's that save? Here we go. Old clock, square hole. Hands of the clock is a key. I can't get to it because of the glass cover. What if I took the Stone of Time and smashed some glass? Oh no, you don't smash anything. That's what the walkthrough says. That's a bad walkthrough. Oh! It does smash. So I just spoiled it and ruined the surprise. Don't read walkthroughs. I just ruined that moment for me. Alright, we got a key. Alright, excellent. I guess we could save. Silent Hill on its own used to be sacred ground, but as time went on and events like genocide happened... Silent Hill on its own used to be sacred ground, but as time went on and events like genocide happened, the town got warped by all the negativity. What is a predisposition to negativity? Okay. So there's sort of like a lore around the town. That's the story. Okay. The elevator will not work. Okay, so we have a key of Haggith. Which one was that? Phalig. No, we went in you before, did we? Yeah. Where's Halig? Phalig? That other one? Are you Halig? Oh, it looks like an H. Alright, new area. Here we go. There's an elevator. It's nice marble. Alright, who wants to get this to the brain? It's a pretty enjoyable game to play. You know, considering it's very dark and has a lot of like horror and disturbing things in it, and it's trying to scare you and make you feel off. It's designed really well. It's very thoughtful to the player. I appreciate it. PS1 games, they can be real clunky. Hell, I've heard people say they have a tough time playing Metal Gear Solid 1. Everything we've seen has been symbolism for Alessa's life. The school represented how much she's been bullied for having powers. The child's enemies represent her aggressors, and the black ones that run away were the victims of the bullying. Oh. So, you're not, like, spoiling something we would have found out later, are you? This is what, if we'd all been paying attention and been reading into it, what we should know by now? Crest of Mercury. There's quite a lot of tense sound in here. It's kind of almost like a sci-fi premise, you know? A magical town and a magical girl creating all this stuff. The Ring of Contract. I'm getting so many items. I'm so spoiled. This lock is jammed. Like, what if we made a horror world where everything just looked like a piece of shit? Well, that's going to work out real well, Bob, because you're making that game on the PS1. And it all looks like shit. Great. I really want my monsters to have shifting polygonal feet and faces. I want it to look like they're like standing in one place but vibrating. Can we do that? Can we have their faces look like a muddied smear, like you tried to wipe your butt with a eraser? Could we have it like that? Bob, once again, we're so happy to have you on the Silent Hill development team. We think it's really going to work out. Ooh. Moaning nurses. Alessa! Alessa doesn't like nurses. That's so cool. So the school was her life and being bullied, and that's why we were murdering all those kids there. And the little scared victims that just were crying and pathetic. So is this more of a... I guess this is very Japanese horror in style? Would that be true? This looks like I've been here before. Two of them. Two can be hard. Oh, yes. One. No! She's got a knife. She's got a knife. She's got a knife. And a hump. Come on. Come on. I think if you do the big attack, when you start your swing, you're invincible. I don't think they can attack you during your... Nice. Just for good measure. I don't think they can attack you in your upswing. I like how the puzzles are brain teasers and riddles. Steel plate. Oh, I remember this steel plate. And now I have a screwdriver. Nice. Oh, the camera pulling in there. There's a key. I'll get shocked if I grab it. Because there's electricity. So what, I gotta turn off the power in the basement? The Ring of Contract. Can I use that? No? Can I use the Amulet of Solomon? No? Crest of Mercury. Alright, this is... If I grab it now, so I guess we gotta go turn off the electricity. There's a clanking sound going on, and maybe that's the sound of the generator. Or as my mechanics teacher would call it, generator. Alright, we were I was creeping my way up the left side of the hall. I'm going to work my way around so I don't miss a thing. This looks so industrial here. Alessa sure has an idea for, an eye for industrial design. Don't you, Alessa? So none of it's real. It was all Alessa's dream. I've got so many bullets I can use on the bosses. Since I use my trusty hammer, there's a camera. Now it's really Japanese. Maybe we need to go up to the 3rd floor. Uh-oh. I thought this was to the elevator. Okay, we already picked up a bunch of stuff here. Scary noises. All of it's real. The town is just a very corrupted spiritual place. Okay. All of it is real, but they're the real copies of people. Looks like a lot of fucking locks. What the hell's this? Looks like an altar. Oh, I wonder what they worship. So casual. Look at these like 1990s living room bedroom lamps, living room lamps. The light of the future. The light illuminating the darkness. The light of the future, the light of the darkness. Wonder what they worship. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I like that description. Real in the sense that it's still reality and not a dream. Have I ever taken a selfie at a museum? A selfie at a museum, eh? Well, we have this camera. The light to the future. So what, you use a camera here? The light of the camera? Camera with a flash. Ah! Fatal frame. The light to the future. Oof, what does that mean? Top left, bottom right, bottom left, maybe? Maybe I'll take a picture of that. The light to the future. I love how you can see that stuff, you know, in-game. The light illuminating the darkness. Oh, the light illuminating the darkness. You got it. Alright, this doesn't seem all that complicated. Beep. Yes. Pretty fun puzzles, actually. Chicka chicka. Good job. What's that look like again? These are like Myst puzzles? Oh, interesting. I've never really played Myst. I just remember watching my dad's friend play it. Just thinking he was showing it off to us. Back in, whenever it came out, it was pretty impressive looking. Bakaboo. So dumb this is. With a mouse. Why couldn't I just press left, up, and down? And why couldn't it go to each thing like a grid, What were they thinking? Well. Now what? Oh, you can just go through them. Just a key sitting on a chair, waiting for a boy to find it. There's a place mark in the book. White Claudia, perennial herb found near water, reaches height of 10 to 15. Oblong leaves, white blossoms. Seeds contain hallucinogen. Ancient records show is used for religious ceremonies. The hallucinogenic effect was key. Alright. So we need some White Claudia. And I guess put the White Claudia into this bowl. Alright, now we have a birdcage key. Now, can you remember where you need to go for the void cage? White Claw. Do ya? White Claw's gross. It's made out of like malt liquor. I love a club soda and gin, especially with lime or lemon, or gin and like cucumber water, or vodka and soda. If I used to drink just vodka water. All right, it's the elevator. Oh yeah, they put artificial sweeteners in there for sure. I don't think they do stevia. Vodka cola. Yeah, that's a lot of sugar. White Claudia? No way. Is the drug the town's drug trade was selling? Oh, really? They had White Claw first? Alright, where's this bird cage? Here it is. The bird cage of my dreams. The key of Phalike. Ah, it's set up so nicely. What are these? What are these? It's really satisfying to swing this hammer. Alessa, what do you imagine nice playgrounds or beautiful pink skies and fluffy rainbows. Why's everything got to be bad, Alessa? Why do you let the darkness overcome you, Alessa? Are you evil, Alessa? The chain is missing a link. Well, good. There's a dagger of Melkor. All right. The dagger of Melkor. Ta-da! The chain is fixed. Great. What does that matter? Monsters aren't going to come out of the closet? Uh-huh. Oh, now you want out. A tentacle monster would have insta-killed me. Tentacle monster only wants out because it can't get out. Didn't care when it had all the time in the world to get out. Typical. Typical, typical. Hey. Sort of a cutscene. Whoa. This is a scary room. An ankh. The floors and walls are covered with graffiti. I'm gonna come chop this girl down. Help me, it says. It's not really a game about survival or battling a lot of enemies, you know? Like I find in Resident Evil 1, you're constantly worried about, you know, running across zombies or different enemies that are trying to kill you and you're running away from them and stuff. It's a bottle full of some kind of drug. Better leave it. What do you mean? No, I need that. Do I need some kind of a container, maybe? That was a really good one, Horky. What goes well with moonshine? Bloodborne? Yeah. No sound in here, really. No ambiance. Which way did I come from? Don't remember seeing these gurneys. Aratron. Oh, it's getting so fantastical here. All these nerdy names. The Dagger of Melkor. Nothing unusual. That's really something to say. In a place like this. Nothing unusual. Well, I can save your game. You are in Child's Room. 8 hours, 10 minutes. Wow, it's flown by. A child's drawings are scattered on the floor. Put on the dress. A girl's clothing hangs on the wall. 6, maybe 7. Must be a kid about that age. It's locked. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit, evoke 5 rites, unveil thy fate. is locked. What do we got? A dagger. We got a star. This is like a little kid's puzzle. Where you put all the shapes in. But I missed something in the other room. We'll see about that. Pâtreron. Isn't that how Optimus Prime sounds? The one in the new Transformers movies. With that creep Michael Bay. What did I miss in this room? Nothing helpful. Nothing helpful. Bottles. Some kind of a belt for the gurney. You're gonna take a journey on a gurney. You're gonna learn about turnies. PlayStation's Mark Cerny. Jelly beans! Yeah, I want to open the bag of jelly beans. Oh my god. That was... Oh, there's a key in the jelly bean bag? Oh, I got an idea for the game. What if he opens up a bag of jelly beans? There's a key in it. It's awesome, man. Yeah, jelly beans. But why? It just is. That might be the only food he's gonna see. I haven't seen this guy eat. Alright, what do we got here? Use the amulet of Solomon. The crest of Mercury. You know it. Ankh. That'll work. The dagger of Melkor. Sure. Oh. Key of the Thor. Can't use that here. Are we still missing a piece? Alright, well, we still have a key. Beans are made from jelly. Key of Bethor. This isn't Bethor, this is Pâtreron. Bethor? Bethor. You have yellow writing. Pâtreron. Oh, now we're down at this end again. Which door are you? Fear of what? Phaleg? Good guy. Okay. The key of Bethor in the metallic hallway. Hey, all that power? Alyssa, you know, I appreciate that you provide an infrastructure in the demonic copy worlds you have here. But we need the electricity to be off. Just for a little bit. Because we need to do what? We need to pull a key out from the wall. It's all electrified. Okay. Alright, finally found it. Through some double doors. Pâtreron. Now we have to go all the way back. The tape player. VCR is old but usable. Well, why don't you pop a little ditty tape in there? Tippity poo. Harry.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Okay. All that pus. So it says it should be right outside this door. And to the right, I believe. Well, not right outside this door. But outside this door. Yeah. Click, click.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk?
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
Alright, so they want to get power out of the kid because the kid is going through pain. It generates power, but they only get half the soul, and they have to get something else. It's going to take time. Got it. The disc of Ouroboros. Ouroboros. Alyssa. Looks old. Yeah. So look how nicely this is designed. You leave this room, you walk right across. Kabooyah! Here where I need to be. The music's pounding. Luckily we can save. Woohoo! Disc of Olympus. Here we go.
Come along. No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
Okay. Now we're in a very Resident Evil looking house. Huh. That was a very long staircase. I like that. Much longer than I thought.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Pâtreron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! What in the devil's name?
Nice legs.
Dahlia.
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
Oh?
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning.
Reckoning.
When all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this?
I never asked for this.
Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Hit her in the head with your
Your
briefcase.
work is over. We don't need you anymore. What do you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this.
A glove it is! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find. You all, well, it kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Long hang time. No.
Huh? What the?
Not going according to plan. It looks like Satan. Its hooves. Time to use all my awesome weapons. I got the hunting rifle. Lightning! All right, let's try the shotgun. Oh, it's got titties. Oh, I love the look of its like skin and texture. Cheryl? Alyssa? Hey. Yes. Sexy, limp your way towards the blue light. Don't stop to pick up the ghost child. I guess those are all the different optional things, right? Oh, cutscene. You know, I don't feel like I totally understand the ending, but I don't really mind it because it wasn't a lot of, just like lore and people talking. It was at least things happening, We saw the devil and fought the devil, and then the devil became Alessa, and then Alessa gave us a loaf of bread that maybe represents his daughter. Essentially, Dahlia wanted to use Alessa as an incubator so she could give birth to her god. So Dahlia wanted to incubate God, right, because she said, oh yeah, she'll be the mother of a god. Alessa wanted to escape Dahlia. This whole game is why she's creating those symbols around town. Strictly the gameplay, I would say for a PlayStation 1 horror game, I'd say the gameplay was great, actually. It's designed so nicely. I mean, even that last part was a bit tough to keep track of everything, but they kept trying to put things near each other, Like when I actually knew where I was going and was looking at some kind of a map that somebody else had made. But at the time, I probably would have made a map if you were playing this back in 1999. I really enjoyed the combat, and I really enjoyed the puzzles. And controlling him it was very smooth. We'll record a little review video after this. Our own loaf of bread. Sourdough. Excuse me. What are these, bloopers? Maybe they motion capture this, and this is all the actors getting to sort of freestyle at the end, Okay, normal. 1 game clear. Good. Plus 63 saves. Wow. 4 continues. 8 hours, 41 minutes. Got a good chunk of the items. A lot of melee damage. I got 6 stars. I guess. Yeah, it's okay to save. Next fear. Oh, cool. Does this guy exist? Does Ethan exist? Not Ethan. Is Harry a creation? Is the cop a creation? What's the difference between Cheryl and Alessa? Yeah, B-movie, but like a cult horror movie. Like a cult, like an 80s, or I don't know. So yeah, like an 80s Japanese horror movie, B-movie. Silent Hill, Cheryl, Alessa. I never really got the feeling that the place was created in her mind, actually. Cheryl's the adopted daughter of Harry and Jody. She disappears after Harry crashes when he arrives in town. Right. I don't want to spoil myself in case she shows up in the other games or something. Alessa Gillespie. Alessa only had half a soul, so needed Cheryl's to complete. Okay. Everyone we've seen but Cheryl and Lisa were actual people not made by Silent Hill. Cheryl is not real. Okay. So, Alessa creates Cheryl to incubate a god or to complete the soul power. And create a god. We fought a god at the end. Okay. Wow. It's weird when they have quotes from video game characters or something like, "Mommy." Have you guys seen the Silent Hill movies at all? Are they any good? I don't know the Resident Evil films are not. Depends what you want. If you just want something really stupid. Well, all right. Let's review this.